Hi, I'm Eric Gemsky with O'Halloran International. We have 4 dealerships serving Iowa's truck needs. We have parts, service, and truck sales. We're part of a group called the Tri-Vista Truck Group. Now the Tri-Vista Truck Group, they have locations in Ohio, Indiana, and Kentucky. Together, we form a good partnership and help each other out. Today, I'm going to go ahead and talk about our new medium vocational MV. This truck replaced our Durastar 43 and 4400s. We'll go ahead and we'll just start right here at the front, talk about the hood. This is a 3-piece Meton hood. Now the Meton is a scratch and dent resistant material. It's really durable and strong, but the benefit is if somebody hits you or you sideswipe someone, you only got to replace the one fender or the centerpiece. It's really cost efficient, it saves you uptime, saves you shop costs. We'll move along over this way. Polycarbonate headlights. Now these are also scratch and brake resistant, super easy to change. You need no tools, anybody can do it. You also have a 4-inch frame extension here, meaning if someone hits you, you have a little bit of extra protection before your grill gets busted up or your hood gets busted up. There's also a 20-inch extension you can have to mount plows on, or I know there's a number of different equipment that you can put on with that frame extension. Now on the passenger side here, we have our battery box mounted. The unique advantage of us over an F750 is we can mount this 3 different places. Left side, right side, in between the frame rails. Ford you can only mount on the right side. Same thing here, in our battery box cover, you can have the plastic, you can have aluminum, you can have polished steel. The Fords only have a steel. Another big thing over Ford, while we're sitting here, we use a 1-module after treatment system. The Fords use the 2 module, the old school, which means they have more sensors, they have more problems. With ours, it's easier maintenance, less downtime, meaning that your driver's going to be on the road more. Coming over this way, our hood is the lightest hood in the industry. It takes less than 12 pounds of force to open the hood. When you're talking the F650, 750, 68 pounds to open their hood. It's incredible. Ultimately, it's going to save your driver stress, and he's going to be more prone to do his pre-trip inspections. When you're talking pre-trip inspections, 90% of my pre-trip inspections are right here. You got your coolant reservoir, your power steering, oil check, you even have a transmission fluid level in here. Now this truck comes with the Cummins B 6.7 engine, rated from 200 to 325 horse. You can also get an L9, which is an 8.9 liter Cummins engine, and it's 325 to 350 horse. The Ford only offers 2 engines. They got a V8 6.7 engine, which is more of an automotive engine if you ask me, versus our inline 6 and our engines. They also have a gas engine, which same thing, I don't think it has the power and torque for this big of an application. So coming to the cab, you can have a variation of cab heights. There is also a low pro version of this truck where you can put 19.5s on. We also have options for block heaters, tow hooks, and then we have an all-new step system. This new step system is more of a steps versus climbing up a ladder in your traditional trucks. You got over 30 square inches of more room for big bulky work boots to get in and out. Another thing we offer 3 different sizes of DEF tanks. On the Ford, you only offer the 1 size of the DEF tank. Coming back here, we use a hook bolt design for our frames. Now hook bolts are highly resistant to vibration, which means you don't got to torque them back up later on down the road. Our cab is made of a cold rolled double galvanized steel, which is one of the strongest cabs in the industry. We have reinforced doors, meaning we can mount this door. This is our new pedestal mirror. We can mount right on the door, and it'll be plenty durable, doesn't shake, it's less noisy. Now along with this, you can still get our traditional style C-loop mirrors. You can get the C-loop in the bright chrome finish or in the plastic. Advantages of the pedestal mirror, you got better visibility, less neck strain to look when a driver's looking out, and they're really accessible to fix the wiring if something goes out. And then they also made this glass really easy to pop out and put back in if you crack a window. Our door handle's nice and big for big gloves, guys working out in the winter. Now coming in the cab, you have a grab handle right inside the cab instead of outside the cab, which ultimately is less wind resistant and it's quieter. And a lot of people don't know, but this map pocket is utilized as a grab handle for entrance and exit. Also, you can't see it great, but all the lights inside the cab are LED standard, so they're a lot easier to see. Now coming on in the cab, this whole cab was produced with the driver first program, meaning we asked a ton of drivers what they liked and what they didn't like about this cab. So as you can probably tell, we got all our pockets up here. Now that was like our old cab. People loved it, we kept it, and I really liked it. We made a real ergonomical cab for the driver, so he's not looking all over, so we put the most used switches closest to the driver. The same thing here. Instead of having an air horn on a button the drivers can't find while they're driving, they put it back on the lanyard. You also got your Bluetooth speaker right here, so you're easy to talk to versus tucked back up in here. Now this steering wheel is the classic steering wheel. We also have a diamond steering wheel that'll have all your phone controls, radio controls right here as well. This is our Allison 2000 model series T-shift, T-handle cable shifter. With the 3000 and up, you have a stock mounted control shifter with your drive, neutral, park, and there's also a manual function. And the manual function, you just push up and down and you can shift through the gears. Now in that same sense right here's your engine brake. Instead of looking for a switch, your engine brake's easy peasy right there. You don't gotta look around for it. We have a brand new gauge cluster, LED, easy to see. You got your most commonly used gauges right built in, and then in the screen itself there's there's 200 customizable gauges that you can put in there. So anything you want to see from your axle temp to your ambient air temperature outside, you could program it right in here. Really easy to use. There's easy controls and push buttons right inside. All of our switches are bigger and easier to see, so if a guy gets in with big heavy duty gloves, he can hit these no problem, doesn't got to mess with them, knows where they're at. There's 7 different lights you can put behind these colors here, so if you want, you know, exhaust brake red, off-road green, trans mode blue, you can do that. Now that's all part of our Diamond Logic system. Our Diamond Logic system is the most advanced system out there. It runs multiple signals through a single set of wires. So what that means is, let's say you turn this box truck into a dump truck, you can make that run so the switches right in here can be programmed right through our Diamond Logic without having to rewire more wires and adding more and more problems. A big thing about our dash versus the Ford dash, this can hold 30 switches. Fords can hold 4. That's a huge difference, especially with many applications you can do. Another really nice thing about this, you got a nice flat riding surface here if you got to do some paperwork or you want to eat your lunch. And if you're eating your lunch and you spill it, God forbid, this is your fuse panel. So instead of having your big gulp go right in here, there's a gutter around here, really innovative, and it dumps it right outside. It's been tested and it works. You also have a nice storage bin underneath your seat here. So a few different things that you also want to notice. Our cab is the tallest cab and has different ride heights, and it is the widest cab. It also has more glass vision than the Ford, and the slope of our windshield is 63 degrees or 36 degrees versus 63 degrees in Ford. Ultimately, that means way more safety for you. You can see 7 foot closer than out of F650. And that's a huge difference, huge on the safety. Overall, this MV is going to be the best medium duty truck out on the market for multiple vocations. I'm Eric with O'Halloran International, and this is our MV.